I have spent many years trying to delve into the self-improvement niche until I understood that it was not made for me. The problem with the self-improvement trend is that there are many different gurus, teachers, or influencers that will give you different techniques to improve your life. But the problem is, many times those techniques will not work for you because you are not suited for them. You do not give someone who is overweight the same diet that you give someone who is underweight. Similarly, you do not give the same diet to the regular person as someone who has diabetes. What self-improvement does is it tells you it has the solutions to the problems of your productivity. But the way they portray productivity is not to make your life feel better. It is just a way to cope with your lack of self-esteem, to receive more praise from people, to get more value in society. When you want to self-improve, it should come from a place of peace, with the idea that you are okay with the way you are, or that you are gonna work toward a better place. Not to get value, but to have a healthier life. Focus on health rather than praise and external validation. In the self-improvement niche, they have many different techniques that do not work for the majority of people, and the people who said that it worked for them are just the lucky ones who happen to have a compatible profile. If your temperament is different, you will need a different technique. It's pretty much the same as for meditation. There are different meditative styles for different types of people. You do not give people with ADHD the same meditation that you give people with a more common brain structure. The medicine makes the remedy, or the poison, and so does the dosage. Find what works for you. You are unlikely to come across a good fit in the self-improvement niche, unless you spend a lot of time seeking. Most of the time, most people would rather need to observe themselves and learn what they like and dislike, what energizes them, what drains them, learn how their body function. Does it function better at night, during the day, or during the afternoon? Does it function better on a vegetarian diet, or a regular diet, or a mostly carnivore diet? You don't know whether those parameters will work for you until you try them out and figure it out for yourself. And so you have to be your own self-improvement guru, trying things and see what works for you. For me, all of these self-improvement rules like the Pareto principle, the Pomodoro technique, deep learning, and big goal setting, none of that really worked on its own, and I don't think it ever will, because I am a very unique human being, just as you are. I have my own needs, you have your own, and what works for other people may not work for you. My life started getting better when I stopped fighting against myself and putting myself through abuse by trying to force myself to conform to those techniques, professions, states of beings, or reactions. I now live my life in a more grounded way, and it has improved my happiness a lot. It has made me a better person, and I have more clarity towards what I want to do. So the classic modern self-improvement trend will not work for you because it is based on the consumerism and productivism, and because it gives you tactics that will not work for you. If you go to your doctor and one specific kind of medicine does not work for you, eventually they will switch you to another one that will work better. At the end, they will only give you the medicine that works the best for you, not for the other patient, not for their wife, not for their friends. What works for you. Approach life in the same way. Try different things and see what works. Be patient because sometimes things do not change overnight, but also pay attention to your intuition. The more you pay attention to your intuition, the more you'll know whether something is not made for you or whether you're just gonna give it some time to work. Thank you for watching.